Hello everybody, my name is Christopher and welcome back to another development showcase. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Inferno Vehicle Whitelist. As the name suggests, the resource is designed to whitelist specific types of vehicles and assign passwords to them, so that players who do not know the password are unable to use said vehicles. There are 4 lists by default: police, fire EMS, military, and custom. But it is very easy to add, change, and remove these lists. Just follow the wiki tutorial. For each list, you define a password in your server config, which players will then need to use before they're able to access that type of vehicle. To demonstrate this, I've spawned a couple of cars. The lovely Inferno Collection vehicle has been placed into the custom list, so if I try to access it, you will see I get a little pop-up notification not allowing me to do that. And regardless of how much I try to get into this vehicle, it's just not going to work. To access the vehicle is quite simple. All I need to do is type the command /unlock, the vehicle class, in this case custom, and the password, which by default is C, but it goes without saying that you should change this ASAP. I now have access to all custom vehicles, so I can use this vehicle now. Behind that, I have one of the default police vehicles, Police 4. This has been placed into the police list, which I do not currently have access to. So again, to access the vehicle, /unlock, this time police, and the password, which by default is P. Next up, we have the good old-fashioned ambulance, which, as you might have guessed by now, is in the fire EMS list, so I'll go ahead and unlock this vehicle. By default, the password is F. Last but not least, I have a vehicle from the military list. Once you have typed the password for a specific vehicle class, such as police, fire, military, etc., you will have access to all vehicles in that list. To demonstrate this, I have a blimp, which has been placed into the custom list. The very first vehicle I accessed was the Inferno vehicle, which was in the custom list, so I already have access to this vehicle. A couple of key things to note about the resource is that even though it will stop you from accessing vehicles you have yet typed the password for, it will not interrupt resources such as vMenu. So if I go and spawn the dev vehicle, you'll see, even though I wasn't able to access that vehicle before by spawning directly into it, I do have access. If I were to get out, however, and try and get back in, it would stop me. So ensure that you have, if you're using vMenu for example, ensure that you have permissions set up correctly. Another thing to note is similar to how you can spawn directly into a vehicle and then not get into it again after you exit it, players who are trying to enter the passenger seat of the vehicle, for example, a suspect trying to get into the back of a police vehicle they don't have the password for, will not be able to enter the vehicle without the password. The workaround for this is to use a third-party script, such as a place-in-vehicle script, which will bypass the door lock, similar to how you can spawn straight into a vehicle. And last but not least, please configure the resource and change the passwords. And that is all, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned over the next couple of days. We have a lot of exciting resources coming out this month. If you'd like to easily keep track of all of our resources being released, consider joining our Discord, where notifications are posted frequently. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask on GitHub, on the forum post on 5m.net, or in our Discord. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.